big dream with the headphones on.
Woo! First episode, 4 in. Finally got some headphones. Well, I've had headphones.
Right.
I don't like headphones.
Are those the one you brought, right?
These are the ones. I'm fine with it, but fucking, I'm loud as shit.
You are mic number 1.
Fuck yeah. Where's the volume's up here, right?
For your mic?
From my headphones.
On the bottom. There.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
1?
Yep.
Fucking loud as shit. Okay, there we go.
Better?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, where are we at? Yeah, I got some headphones. Sound good. Sound great here on our Gamiac podcast. I was looking at podcast names today. I was like, I feel like we should have a better name. Well, not a better name, but like a name that represents what we talk about.
That's kind of what I've been saying though. Like I don't want to do gang. Like I feel like that just seems so corny.
I don't.
But like,
I always said that's just a filler, though. No, I feel like.
I mean, yeah, but
And that's the thing too. The podcast name is usually different than the channel name. Sometimes, no.
it's true. Yeah, it usually
It depends on like how you kind of structure it. I don't know.
I was kind of asking how about like the editing, because like the editing you can structure it all sorts of ways. Like if you look like, we can go miles for this, but structure of like how we want to talk about this and how we want to display it. Because eventually we do want viewers and people to listen to what the fuck we're saying.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I don't want anybody to listen. I just want to talk to myself.
Saying.
Fuck
So
all
for
you
all the
guys.
people out there,
He's like, please don't fucking.
I want to give you what you want, when you want it, how you want
Bro's gonna delete the channel if Fonte starts taking off.
Don't give
What
me the
fuck,
USB.
Kyle, dude? We had 10K. Exactly.
That's too much. Too many eyes. Too many ears.
it. I said 10.
They all know now.
Oh shit.
Classic. All right.
So, but what's called? We were talking a little bit earlier. You guys want to talk kind of like more on some like friendship shit, like just things about like.
I just had a moral
personal
question.
relationships and stuff.
I just had a moral question of dudes hanging out. Do you take a picture with your dude friend, like your brother from another mother? You're out and about, like not a. Like, I get taking group photos and like special events and like, boom, like buddy up. Usually, but like, would you ever take a picture with you and your bro like at the bar or like just chilling? Like it's just you and your bro, like.
So like, what if we just took a picture right now? Like I'm like, yo, Germ, like grab the camera, take a picture.
We're at. I feel like we're at a podcast. We can be like, oh, commemorate
No,
our podcast episode.
Imagine if like you were setting up, right, and they were doing something, and it was just me and him. And I'm like, yo, Kyle, come here. Let's take a selfie. Like, would you think something of it? I would do that.
No, because he said selfie's fine. Like
I don't mean
different.
selfie.
He's talking about like you're grabbing a random person. You're like, yo, can you take a picture of me and my friend? Like y'all are like straight posted
I
up.
mean, to an extent, yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, right?
There's nothing wrong with it, but would you like, hey, let's go, like, would you ever initiate it?
I usually don't, just out of the fact that like that takes time away from like hanging out. But
True.
But there's a lot of times where you should take a picture, and you don't, and then the time passes, and you're like, oh, whatever. We didn't even take a pic or nothing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
I'm always like live in the moment, enjoy your sights.
Mm-hmm.
But then after the fact, I'm like, fuck, that was a nice moment.
Right.
And
you get all these, like,
you can memorize
these
it,
girls posting like on their Instagram and stuff. They're like, oh, look, a picture of you and your friend. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what type of pictures any of my friends. Like, It's crazy. It's like, but that's just the dynamic of like a dude. I feel like you just don't take pictures.
Well, yeah, that is definitely true.
Like your mom is always or your grandmother or someone is always like the one like, yo, guys, huddle up, take a picture. And like they capture the moment for us, even though like, bro, hurry up, we're trying to play kickball or we're trying to like play kick the can or something. But like, but someone definitely does need to be like the designated like photographer. And like I wouldn't say that's like a bad thing if you're hanging out with your boys, like, yo, hey, let's take a picture real quick, bro. I would like if Justin would have asked me that, I wouldn't think nothing of it. I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. But
yeah, at an event though.
No, not anything. You can be at Cane's. We could be in front of work. We could be anywhere. I don't give a shit. I don't think nothing of it.
But you're like just taking a picture with no purpose. Like I feel like
I wouldn't think nothing of it. I wouldn't like be like, nah, we ain't taking a picture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I don't know. The way I feel about pictures is like sometimes I feel like if you're taking a picture, like if you're asking someone to take a picture of you, I feel like it has to have like some sort of purpose. Like I feel like to just take like a purposeless picture just doesn't really make sense to me unless you're doing it yourself.
Yeah,
Like
right,
if you're
yeah.
asking someone to do it for you, there's got to be like some sort of purpose as to why you're doing
Like
it.
you're trying to riz bro up or what? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like there's got to be some sort of purpose to it, right?
I think it just like depends on the occasion, like what you're doing and if it's like special to you or not.
does everything in life have a purpose?
I was just about to, like,
No.
I was going to go down that route
I'm
of
like,
like,
sometimes it doesn't, right?
I've never even thought of that concept. Can a photo be purposeless?
Yes.
Can you give me an example for the viewers? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I don't know. Like, would a purpose count as far as something like if you just took like a blurry picture and you're like, oh, that looks kind of like it turned out kind of cool. Like, is
No,
that a
'cause
purpose? Like, to
Yeah,
it?
I feel like that's purpose because you unknowingly experimented with art in the medium of a camera,
I guess, yeah, but
which
like,
sparks like inspiration to like do that. And then other people are like, "Oh fuck!" Like, have you ever seen the banana duct taped to the wall?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, how the fuck is that art? But fuck,
What the fuck is that?
It's literally.
Bansky, right?
I don't know the artist's name, but I've seen it
I
before.
don't even know what that is.
So basically, someone duct tape a banana in an art gallery
It's on the wall,
on the wall,
and then
people
everyone like flocked to it.
Yes,
That's kind of crazy, and everyone like, oh my god, that's art.
and then it became a thing where it was like, yeah, it just blew the fuck.
That's
up.
why like everyone hates artists, right? Like, oh my god, these fucking people, dude. Like that is a little splatter split.
But
splat,
like,
and
how many people? How many
You're selling this for a
people?
mill, really?
Who the fuck would have? No one on Earth, to my knowledge and my experience of history of art, which is semi-pro-ish, has ever duct taped a banana to a wall. That was the first time a banana was duct taped to a wall
That's true.
in the form of art.
But there's probably some shithead that like did that, and his mom got mad and yelled at him. Like he probably did it first, but like his mom told him, "Nah, don't do that."
Yeah.
Like, is that purposeless? Like, to duct tape a banana, does that have purpose?
Okay, but I feel like it's because of the setting that I guess it kind of had purpose.
Virgil Abloh, he had a quote that said, "If I put this crushed," he got a soda can and it's crushed up, and he's like, "If you saw this in a garage, you wouldn't think nothing of it, but if you saw this piece of trash surrounded by beauty, you would think that like your surroundings create who you are."
Yeah.
Essentially, he was like portraying to.
But I mean, yeah, that's kind of like what I'm saying though. Is like I feel like it just depends on the setting. Like, who would go to like an art gallery and just see like, I feel like a banana duct taped to the wall is just gonna stick out because you're just expecting fucking like beautiful crazy art all on the wall, and then you like turn the corner and you just see a fucking banana duct taped on the wall. You're like, bro, like who the fuck did this? Like this is so stupid, but it's also like. It's kind of funny because it's like, damn, like you wouldn't even expect to see that.
topic serious, dude.
It's an actual thing though, but like how
Yeah.
you're saying, like Virgil Abloh was like, I mean, it kind of is right.
If I saw this shit, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, who did this shit?
But you would be interested in it though,
No,
right?
I'd be roasting the fuck out of it. Like,
Okay,
like,
but you're still giving it attention at that point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bad news is still news.
that's-
Exactly.
I mean, it's like that with a lot of things, though, right?
Yeah, but like I mean, I guess that still has like purpose to it. Like it
Right.
might not have like a positive purpose to it, but like it has a purpose, right? It gets
Yeah.
people talking. It gets people like looking.
So I guess back to my original question: is there such a thing as a purposeless photo? I feel like I still never, I would still want an
Yeah,
example.
I feel like
of a
no one really
purposeless photo.
expressed their true opinion on it besides me about how they felt about that.
Well,
I think-
like whenever you like pull out your phone out of your pocket and you got a couple like photos that weren't supposed to be there, that just like black photos. It's a purposeless photo.
Yeah.
No, those are purposeless. Those have a purpose, but not a great one.
Which is incompetence or
Well,
what?
because your camera's going off in your phone.
Yeah,
In your pocket.
that shit has no purpose, right? Or it kind of does. I don't know.
Purpose to like lock your phone.
Because even that is a little bit different than the original question you asked of like, would you take a picture with your homie?
Well, I guess there was no purpose. I guess because it wasn't meant to be token. So maybe like the question has to be, would you take a picture for it to be purposeless?
I would say no.
But that is a good answer though. That is a purposeless photo.
That's the only purposeless photo.
Well, yeah.
I think I'm getting high. Like, just
Dude, honestly, my head was getting so foggy right there. I'm not even gonna.
I'm getting fried just hearing the way this shit is structured.
Don't do drugs. Just listen to our podcast.
Yeah, you get high off life here.
What is the purpose of the purpose?
Okay, back to your original question.
But that was a good.
The original question was, would you take a regular photo with your homie?
No, not a selfie. If you had someone else take a picture of you and your homie, just you and your homie, nobody else.
So let's say
I say no. I'm old school. I live in the moment.
I kind of agree with that, but I do wish I had photos with certain people at certain moments.
Same piece.
But
That bro
I
said
do like to
same.
live in the moment. Like I feel like that's just more my style now. Like I feel like I don't want to like. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go down that road. I'm not. I was gonna.
So you're a no, right? You're a no on the, if you do that.
Yeah.
I'm a no, but depending on the situation.
And you're a no as well, Germ.
Correct.
Justin, what are you?
I've never been like a huge picture person, and I don't take much pictures, so I really only take pictures if anyone else like initiates the picture, like
Okay.
out in public, like that.
Because I would say I'm a yes, but I do not do it, so I'm technically a no. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm me in this like this scenario. I'm someone that would say there's nothing wrong with it. Let's do it, but I don't do it. Does that make sense?
I'm in the same as that. Like I would like to have more memories because I like film and photos, and like when I
Right.
look back at photos that are, I'm like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get to relive it again.
I had just sent my homie sent me a thank you card for going to his wedding. Fucking Connor, Roxy, love you guys. Fucking, she was badass. They sent me a thank you card, and it was like personalized, and they sent me a photo from the wedding. Like that was
Yeah,
like,
see, that's
printed.
cool.
I was like, oh, but that was an event, and I don't even know if I took a picture with them. But
Really?
it was like me with like the group, the table I was at.
Because I mean,
And, like-
I definitely document a lot of things. Like I documented a lot of things at work. So like us doing stupid shit where we had the banner.
Yeah, I saw that
we
video.
were marching and shit.
Yeah.
We recorded that. You would literally grab your phone and then we started recording me marching and shit with the fucking banner. And then
What banner?
there was this banner that we had to take down because
Oh my god, it was
because
that
Capri
day.
Sun was like, take this down, and I'm like, all right, sure, bet. Fine.
Oh, I would love.
And then we like were just fucking around in the back hallway, like doing marching like with a banner, dude. Like those little banners, like when they're going to war and shit, like the medieval times. And it shows like their crest, but it was like some random sponsored event. So we like from like an NFU, so I was like fucking marching with that shit and doing like salutes. And stuff.
I think it's because you were in the psych ward that day, and then I was opening by myself, so it was literally just me and you.
You were in fancy psych ward, and I was in psych ward.
Yeah, it was like a slow ass day, and then I was just trying to make him feel
Yeah, so-
better.
So we were just fucking around and shit, and we were throwing paper airplanes and stuff. And then
Talk about psych ward.
we had to move the whole restaurant out of the restaurant into a truck. So I took a video with him and just said some random shit.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I'd take videos and stuff. So like I wouldn't think nothing of it of a picture.
I would take video.
The picture wouldn't
videos
be
are different.
it wouldn't
too.
be it wouldn't be any different for me. I'd be like, yo, take a picture for us real quick, like some random Steve Harvey. Like I just take a picture real quick.
You guys want to hear a random ass video I just took?
Sure.
When was it? The other night, me and my boy went to K1 Speed.
What's that? That's like the race car?
Indoor car, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
fucking
yeah.
racing. Then we hit a bar and we went home. On our way fucking home, some fucking dude in like a Mazda was driving a red Mazda, driving hella fast.
Yeah.
Dude out the window, hella fucking husk of corn.
What?
Yeah, a whole
What?
fucking husk of corn. And I don't know where one goes. You won't pass it to me. I love corn. Motherfucker, we get the same speed. He fucking
No way.
We get a fucking husk of corn.
So the guy in the red Mazda,
Definitely have to edit that in.
he
Yeah.
fucking drove next to you and you just passed the corn along.
Yeah, I didn't capture that moment, but I was like, and that's the thing, I was enjoying the moment. I was like, holy fuck, they just fucking pass the corner on the highway.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is going, like, I was like, then, I was like, I gotta record this. I was like, how many times are you gonna see this? So then I got like kind of the after fact, and then like him like passing by.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the actual moment because I was living in the moment. Oh,
But
holy
yeah,
fuck.
but don't you think pulling out your phone in scenarios like that to record or take pictures, don't you think it kind of ruins the moment in a sense? Like you're almost like so focused on capturing the moment that you're not even like fucking paying attention to the moment.
Yeah, I do feel like, because like I feel shitty when I'm at concerts and I'm recording them.
Yes. I can't stand
I'd
that.
have to disagree with you.
I want to do the moment, but I only do one video and then I'm fucking locked in.
Because there's a lot of videos on the internet. They go viral, and like they're a shared experience. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't take anything from that person, but they share it with the world, and we get to experience it too. So it's like it's almost like they're sharing that memory with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't take anything from their experience because they're just fucking holding the phone, but we get to see it too. That's the only difference, in my opinion.
How do you know it's not taken away from their experience?
It definitely is. Motherfuckers be in the crowd literally the whole time with their cameras.
No, I'm
just
saying like
recording the
I'm saying
whole ass concert.
it's in terms of like capturing a moment. Like if you pulled out your phone and started recording that corn shit, it wouldn't have taken anything away. You would, if anything, if you were in the moment, you would just have bad angles in terms of like recording it, and you would be like recording the fucking the mirror or something.
Because you're still watching what you're recording.
You still see it. You're just your fingers out. You're like, yo, I can't wait to show this to Kyle or Justin or something.
I think that's the point that I'm thinking about.
Right.
Is that like you're recording it to like see it later, versus like I feel like that's the distraction that I'm like you're thinking about something instead of just like fully present,
Right?
Of like feeling the fucking vibrations of the concert or like the people around you or who you're with.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, to an extent, it kind of does, I guess, because maybe you have one less hand free, or maybe I don't know, right? But maybe your mind's somewhere else. But if
because usually I'm fucking double. Those bitches are expensive.
But did you need like two hands to hold the corn? Like I mean, right? Not necessarily.
Well,
right?
that's the thing. I was passenger. And then it's like scenario.
You're a passenger.
Yeah.
So you're like you recording that doesn't take anything away from you. You don't need to like focus on driving. You don't need to focus on
that's the thing.
catching the corn. You just
I was kind of focused on the road because this fool was catching the corn. He was driving.
Oh my God.
right. That's true.
Wait, the guy getting the corn was driving? So
fucking red Mazda on our left in the fast lane.
yeah.
My boy's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. We're heading
And
home.
the guy in the other passenger seat is giving the driver of your car the corn.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You guys want to see the video? Oh, maybe
Yeah,
later.
sure. I mean, if you want, up to you. Don't matter.
I'll show you guys later.
But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, like it kind of, I guess, takes away from the moment. But it's up to you. It doesn't.
If I would have showed you guys the video, it would have taken us out of this moment that we're in right now.
Yes.
So I think that's the.
I think it's just, I don't know. I think
Share
things are more interesting whenever someone can tell it in a good way, like verbally. I feel like when some people show it, like sometimes it doesn't hit the same. Like I feel like if you're a good storyteller, it's better to capture it through someone else's perspective rather than just seeing a fucking video.
It's like reading a book versus
Yes.
seeing the movie.
Exactly. Some people
But
prefer books over movies.
Sometimes
A majority.
it's really cool seeing it like visually as well, though.
I mean, yeah, like
But you can visually see it in your mind.
Yes.
Like when I read Percy Jackson's series, I was so pissed when I saw the movie.
oh, the movies are so bad.
Right, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
Visuals were cool.
They didn't portray any of the actual material of the book correctly in the visual. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was pissed.
So
But the visuals were so cool.
literally, in terms of your storytelling and stuff, like it can be the same visually, but like it just has to be accurate. Does that make sense? Like, because his is flipped. You're talking about a book, and when you watch it in a movie, it is a interpretation of what they read, right? Versus documenting it on video first, and you're telling the story and recollecting your thoughts in the storytelling. So it's the actual opposite of you with the book, because the book came first and the visual came after. If you recorded the moment of that experience, that the video is actually taking place before your little storytelling thing. Does it make sense?
I see your point.
And then it'd be like, oh, the book of you telling that story is inaccurate to the video sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The whole concept could be flipped.
Right. But sometimes if a person is really good at storytelling, they can recall certain events from the actual like experience in the moment correctly and in a way to where when you're imagining it, it is the exact way that it happened in like real life. Like I'll use like Amari Stoudemire for example. He's a basketball player from the New York Knicks. Mm-hmm. But he played with like LeBron and shit with the Cavs and stuff. But he would tell stories all the time. He'll tell like Kobe Bryant stories, and he'll tell the story. And people that are like good editors, like sports editors, they'll put the video behind his like in front of his voiceover, and he'll be in the background.
Right.
And his exact story matches exactly with the play. Like, oh, when LeBron's dribbling the ball, and he told me like, hey, cut. Hey, if he move, cut. I'm gonna hit you. And then boom, as soon as that guy twitched, he threw it. So LeBron threw it to Amari Stoudemire and he dunked it. But if you look at the actual clip, that is exactly what happened. And so I mean, a video isn't necessarily going to take you away from the moment if your storytelling and your overall focus of like being present in that moment is there, right? If you're a bad storyteller, then and like you took the video and like, oh, what the hell, like that's what happened, then I guess it would kind of take away from the experience, but not really, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think it's just very
it's all
situational.
Circumstantial. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
But what's called? Would you wish that you had the video of like them like you experiencing that corn thing or no? Or you're fine, like, oh, I lived in the moment. I don't care if I had the video for the corn thing.
That's cool to say, like, I got visual proof, like, this shit fucking happened.
Right. And it'd be fucking dope to be like you in the passenger. She's like, oh my God, you're getting the corn. Right?
Yeah.
Having that video would be kind of cool, right?
Right.
And it wouldn't have taken away from your experience because you're still in the moment, you're still there. But I guess it's more, you feel it more, right? Like you cherish it more that it wasn't on video, I guess you could say that.
Well, because I didn't get the actual moment.
Yeah,
that's what I was literally gonna say something along those lines. Like I feel like it's a lot different when you're recording already and something happens while you're recording rather than like
that's
a planned
dope.
Recording.
Right.
Like I feel like when you plan record something, it is infinitely worse than if you were to just live in the moment.
Right.
That's when I think of like concerts. Like when people record concerts, I think it's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like what is the point of going to a concert if you're not gonna watch it with your eyes? Like if you want to fucking record on your camera the whole time and watch it through video, then stay at home and watch a video of it afterwards.
Yeah.
Like why go in person and experience that? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like that takes away from taking videos of things rather than it just happening while you're recording it. Like it just so happens to happen.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm big on merch. That's why I always grab merch from concerts just to be like, that proves like, I did this on this day.
Yeah, like physical evidence.
At the end of the day, though, isn't how we feel about someone recording a concert irrelevant to how they feel?
True.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's
like if they want to watch that shit through the fucking phone, like they're stupid for that. But like, hey, that's them. That's what they want to do.
I wouldn't say they're stupid for it.
No, I'm not saying anything, right? I'm just saying like whatever the fuck they want to do, they can do it, right? Like we could feel whatever type of way. We could say, oh, that's stupid, or oh, they're dumb. Like why are they enjoying the moment? But maybe they were enjoying the moment. I don't know, right?
No, they're stupid.
Agreed.
Oh shit!
I like your point though, where like like maybe they are just cherishing the moment, but that's the thing. Maybe I'm just having older technology wasn't like the camera wasn't as prevalent in your phone. Like let's see, 2010, 2007, like 13 years ago, right?
2007 was
10
16.
years ago. God damn, see,
yeah,
I can't do math.
Wait,
damn.
is it?
2007 was 16 years ago.
Oh my God.
It's about to be almost 17 years.
16 years, dude.
I know. That's like when the iPhone came out, right? Like 2007, the first one?
I think so. I'm just saying from the first, was it 2007 or 2009?
I think it was, wasn't it, Justin, was it 2007?
What, iPhone?
Yeah. Or is it? It might have been 09, honestly. You might be right.
And
I have no clue, honestly.
Were you in high school? How old were you?
No, I feel like I was actually in 2007, you're saying? Or 2009? How old was I?
2009.
Oh, I was 11. So I was like middle school.
I was 9.
See, when I was in middle school, I remember like the chocolate came out.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay,
That shit was badass.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Which
about.
one? What is that?
Yeah, youngsters.
chocolate?
Yeah.
I
It
feel
was
like-
fucking chocolate. It was a phone that slid up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But
Oh.
is that not a razor? Like the razor had the flip one, but they also had a slide up one, no?
Yeah, chocolate,
That's
baby.
what I had, the slide up razor.
And then there's the BlackBerry. See,
The BlackBerry is what I remember.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
And the slide kick. Oh no, the BlackBerry had a different. BlackBerry had the fucking ball.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
pearl.
And then the sidekick was the one that like it flipped up.
no, it fucking.
I low-key like the
was it?
flip phones.
Yeah, it
though.
was like a-
like the ones that
it
slide
still
up.
flip.
They were cool, but like the ones that actually flip,
Yeah, the razors.
like
Oh, the
like
droids.
like the screen, like it's closed and it flips up like an actual flip phone.
Droids.
Those are so fun. It's like you want to hang up on a bitch, like, like, oh, I'm tired of you.
But getting to this technology jump,
Yeah.
the youth, like that's what kind of like back in the day, we didn't have the capabilities to fucking just record moments on a whim. Now it's so
Right.
prevalent, and I see it as the norm. Like I feel like I don't know. Do you guys feel like people take pictures more often?
Yes. Way more often. Bro, everywhere
Yeah.
you go, people have their phones out.
As the two dudes?
This man is so cooked. He just planned this shit like he was Thanos. Like he was fucking Doctor Strange with the fucking time stone, like visualizing all the things that were gonna happen. And we had this whole conversation and we went to all of these little wormholes and subpoints and he relayed it back to his OG point. That shit is crazy.
Yo, you gotta commend him for that though. That
That
was
shit
like
is crazy.
that's like full circle right there.
Hey, I saw the 50-yard dash and I had to fucking Hail Mary that bitch.
This dude just did a short film for us. And it's all a story. There was no visual. It was all storytelling.
Yep.
That shit is crazy.
So, no.
Sometimes it is. But
It could be.
they're a gay couple though.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not gay, but it's not like a gay thing. That
No,
is
actually,
gay.
you know what? There is a lot of dudes that do that.
Are there?
A lot of time you see it at the gym. A lot of dudes, a lot of kids, like a lot of like younger kids at the gym, they do that.
Do what?
I do see a
Like
bunch of
take
like.
pictures with like their bros at the gym, or like have people take pictures of them.
Someone will take a picture of them.
I feel like that's gym culture. Well, and maybe that's
Mm.
nowadays gym culture has
a little bit.
changed. People that want to get big want to look at themselves in the mirror and like see their progress.
That's
And-
true.
Which is a purpose. Like maybe the I could be wrong. Maybe,
I don't know. There's
maybe they want progress
I mean-
of their growth.
Trying to look at your progress, like just from memory, is shit. It's horrible.
yeah.
Cause I can look at myself now. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like people would literally tell me like, oh, like you look bigger now, but like I didn't see it myself. I'm like, am I making progress? I'm like, I don't know. And then someone would be like, oh, damn, Dimitri, like you might need to get a new shirt. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I do.
Well, what about the river? Like if they're losing weight,
That's
true,
That's
too.
completely different. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Right?
like
Yeah.
they want to see the progress to like their goal.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like that's a different type of thing, in my opinion.
But back to your scenario of the two bros. Like, did you see two bros taking pictures together?
I feel like I've
Was
seen
it a
before.
selfie?
It could be like 6 of them.
Yeah, it's like a whole
Mirror
group.
selfies.
But he's saying one
like
on one.
high schoolers or like what?
Yeah, I would say probably like some
Because
like in the high
Germ is
school
basically
area.
saying like
What
the
gym do you go
one-on-one
to?
is like it's more intimate,
Yo.
right?
EOS? I go to EOS.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
go-
Sahara?
no on Durango.
Oh.
That one's questionable. I don't know. If
I love that gym.
Sahara.
I have no problem with that gym whatsoever. I love it. It is an amazing gym. It's so amazing. I love that gym so much. It's like me personally, that's not my gym. I go to a different one, but like I love that gym. Every time I come here, I always have to stop by and go to that gym because
Shit.
wow.
You might even go there after this.
Yeah, we might have to.
I mean, it's
Maybe,
24/7.
maybe.
Let's go.
But,
It is. I have a guest pass too.
I got when I signed up, I mentioned to the dude that I worked for Steve, and he fucking gave me like 20 fucking free. He's like, mention this to Steve.
No way. This guy.
That guy would have taken a picture with you. If you guys were walking in the park, he would take a picture. He'd be like, "Yo, Germ, make sure you show this to Steve."
I thought that was so funny.
But I mean, honestly, to kind of like bounce back on that point is, yeah, do people sometimes over capture moments in life nowadays in this day and age? I think so. But at the end of the day, I don't think there's anything too wrong with it. I think you still live that moment, but you just get to rewatch it back.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, and people could do whatever they want and capture as many moments as they want.
Look at sports, right?
Try not to get canceled.
But it be turning them
Yeah.
into NPCs.
Because how do you guys feel about sports when it's broadcasted and then they have highlights of it?
Well, that's an event.
Right?
Or
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's the same.
Do you think the guy that's fucking recording that shit is enjoying the moment? Fuck no.
dude's getting paid?
But
that's his job. It's not like he's
Yeah.
doing it leisurely.
Yeah.
but I'm so glad that he did it because we can go back and look at these moments in
Well,
sports.
that's a network because they want to take your money.
Yeah.
Right.
And then then the list just goes on to the fucking corporate America and fucking
Right. So that's
rich and
all over.
poor and-
That's all over complications of shit that isn't really a thing, right? Like, let's say no one is paid at all. This is all for fun, and you want to document just a game, like just for like pride, for like seeing. Oh, I remember when I kicked that soccer ball. Like when I record myself go shoot a fucking soccer ball and go kick it into a net, like, and no one's there. No one fucking is with me. I'm by myself, and I record it for myself, and I rewatch it.
Mhm.
Right? It's the same shit. No, it's like why are you recording yourself like kicking these soccer balls when you could just not record and you'll get better and you'll see it when you step on the field. Like people have that same thought process, right? Or no?
Well, no, because like in practice, there's like football people do it, wrestling. I guess it depends on the sport, but we watch video.
Yeah, like film.
Yeah, we watch film of ourselves and of others
Mm-hmm.
to like see their technique and
You watch film of yourself at practice,
yeah.
and you guys record the practices.
No. Like our matches will get recorded, and then we watch
Right.
our
So, like,
previous matches.
Scratch everything. Scratch the game. Scratch pay, like your salary, whatever. If you're playing pro, you're just playing for fun, and you record yourself kicking the ball or doing other shit, and it's a cool moment. No, there's no benefit from this besides, oh, maybe that person thinks this looks cool. Is there anything wrong with that?
No.
Nothing, right? So like, what's
Right.
the difference between just taking a picture with someone, right? I don't know. I don't see any difference. Yeah, you could look at it in a different point of view, but you're saying this is this or this is that, and you're overlooking. Well, you're overthinking something that isn't really meant to be overthought. Is that what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
no?
But then why don't we see it more often? Or why isn't it more of a... I feel like it's rare.
Yeah, because Jeremy's saying he never sees it. You said you've seen it. You said you've seen it. I don't-
Shit. Oh, I've seen it.
'Cause
I can tell you.
Does
a
that
story.
mean that you're more on the lookout to see it, and me and Jerm aren't? I don't know.
No, I think it just kind of happens more. Just like
Like what scenarios are you in that Jerm isn't in?
I mean, all I said was the gym. I didn't say anything else. That was pretty much it.
And you go to the gym, right?
I go to the gym frequently, and I do see like younger generation kids taking photos of themselves at the gym, and that's
Right.
going back to gym culture and social media culture, and some do it for growth progress, and some do it because they like looking at themselves.
Yeah.
Or I mean,
social media.
I can tell you another thing. Like I've seen it a lot at restaurants. People do it a lot at restaurants too, where they have other people
Yeah.
take pictures of them. And like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's fine, but like,
but that's for like birthdays though, or like an event.
Some people don't even do it for a
no.
birthday, a
Some
wedding, or
people
anything.
just do
They
it just to do it. But it's
Oh,
like
it's a nice restaurant. Take a picture for me. But that's still technically capturing a moment. Then no,
it is. But like, there's just
Yeah, if
I
it's
feel
like
like
a
there's so many
date,
pointless
like
things people
date
take
night.
pictures of. Like it's just I would like to know the purpose behind people taking those pictures. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I understand maybe if you take the pictures for yourselves, but like to share them, like I don't know, when people share pictures of them just sitting at a restaurant with each other, like to me it's just a little
is that
it's a little weird.
Is that not just is that not just your perception of how deep you look into things. Then I don't know, because I used to record like when we'd play basketball at PE. I'd record shit and we'd do stupid stuff. Like we'd play against like the JV team for our high school team, and we'd play against them, and like we'd be like standing like like one like our bigger friends, like he would play center, and he would like go on all fours, and we'd jump off his back and dunk the ball. Like, and we like do stupid shit. We'd shoot threes like from like half court and like shoot it hella high, and these JV kids would like get all mad like because they're actually on the team and like we're beating them and we're fucking around. We're not even like serious, and like people can say like you're recording your fucking PE highlights, like that's so cringe. But at the end of the day, I didn't give a fuck. I was just documenting shit, and I didn't give a fuck what anyone thought about it. It was all just like, yo, look, like remember when we fucking jumped on your back and dunked it?
Yeah.
And I look back at that and I'm like, I used to document a lot of things. Me and my sister got in this little like play fighting thing. I had my phone in my hand, hit my phone out of like she did one of those where like I was like doing this. I threw a fake punch and then she smacked my hand and I lost my phone. Flew all the way across the room, smack straight on the ground, slid across the ground, hit the fucking sliding door. Done. Right? Mm-hmm. Couldn't get those videos, those pictures, any of that shit back. It was just fried. Like nothing. Couldn't get restored. And in a blink of an eye, I lost all that shit. Right? Now, I still remember that shit in my brain. I still remember every one of those moments. But when I had that shit documented, that shit was dope. And I could be like, yo, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, no, I definitely have videos of when some of my first videos I used to make was jackass videos.
Oh my god, we used to do that too.
Right? Wild kids. We were you fucking get your bike and jump into a thorn bush or some cacti or what the fuck we do. We did in the desert.
Right. So my point
we
is
fucking do like a fucking teeter totter fucking nut shots.
Oh my god. Yo, talking about
You're like, yeah.
There's a video on YouTube of my brother and one of our friends where we would I just recorded them. We had a ladder in the middle of the street, and one would take a football and just chuck it right at him as hard as they could. You could definitely find it somewhere.
You just stand on the ladder, then just throw
literally in the middle of the community, just in the middle of the road. We're just filming them.
Just a ladder?
No, okay, so like the person that's getting the ball thrown at them is standing on the ladder.
Oh, it's like tower defense.
Yes, exactly. And there's like,
Nice.
the other person just at a distance, and they're just throwing it as hard as they can at them. And then you're just taking
to
it.
like fall down.
Yeah,
or
pretty
like
much.
Or stay on it and try your best.
Yeah, or that too.
Earthquake.
Right. So that's my point. Like in my eyes, I look at that and it's documented, and you tell me these stories. I think that's really cool. I think that I wouldn't call that cringe. I don't
think that's cringe.
I wouldn't negatively like look at that and say, oh, don't do that.
That's not what I'm saying.
What's the fucking difference between a picture or something?
No, what I think is fucking cringe is if you go to a restaurant and you are not doing anything besides talking with your friend there, and you sit there and you take a picture with each other, bro, it is fucking stupid.
Is it not the same shit though? I don't know.
No, it's not.
Absolutely not.
Me personally, I'm not someone that would do that, but I don't.
Okay, listen.
What you think down here in the comments.
It's the same shit though.
No, it's not. Okay, imagine right now. Imagine me and you at a restaurant right now, right?
Right.
Nothing crazy has gone on in the day. We're literally at a restaurant just to hang out and talk, and then I'm just like, let me take a picture of us real quick. Okay, what were you saying? Like, what the fuck is the point of that? Like, there's literally no point to that.
Now, what's the point of standing on a fucking ladder and letting your homie throw the fucking ball at you?
Okay, but that's for comedic value.
No. And I'm saying it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck, but like, it's at the end of the day, you look at it in the grand scheme of things, it's pointless in life. Life is meant for a lot of things in life are just pointless.
Okay,
but that's not the whole point of life.
It's pointless.
I don't think that game is pointless because it was developing balance.
Oh my God.
Integrity.
Courage. Bro did not say integrity. You are throwing all your integrity out the window to fuck this kid up on a ladder.
In the middle of the street.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
that guy's really brave. He was really brave.
As much as we can say, as much you can say, oh, this is cringe, this isn't cringe, or this is purposeful, this isn't purposeful. I feel like the whole point in life is sometimes there isn't a purpose, but it's how you interpret that memory in a way.
Oh, of course.
Because that lady, that 40-year-old lady that takes that random ass photo, like with her husband or whatever, like we might look at that like, what the fuck? But like she might look at that picture and be like, oh, I remember.
That is so different.
No, just hear me out. Like I think you're just so judgmental that you're not hearing the fucking point.
I think
like you do. Give me 30 seconds. Like, oh, it's crazy. That lady might be like, oh, I remember that time that me and my husband went to that
really nice restaurant.
We went to that really nice restaurant and we ordered the fish there and we ordered this and that and that and that and that was really good. We were in Vegas and then that starts a chain reaction. Like, and then while we were on that trip, we saw this cute guy named Kyle and then the other busser named Dimitri and they were really nice to me. And then I sang happy birthday to the Dimitri kid and he was hella blushing. So like that picture can hold a lot of memories.
Okay, but that's old head shit. Like that's fine. Like
not even old head trip. It's a trip to Vegas. Like
is that not the same shit? It don't matter about your age or not. Everyone has memories, no? I don't.
No. There are certain scenarios where if you are literally if you live in Vegas and you're casually going out to eat with your fucking friend that you see every goddamn day and you go to a fucking Red Robin and you're sitting there posted up with your friend and you take a picture with each other and then you just go right back to regular conversation talking about nothing significant.
Kyle.
No event is going on in your life that is significant as to why you're at Red Robin.
Kyle, why
are you taking the picture? Like, Kyle, what the fuck is the point of that?
Did someone in your life like take a picture with you at a restaurant to where like you hate them so much?
No, I just hate seeing it on Instagram. It's fucking stupid. This shit is so.
Wait, how many two dudes you know take pictures at Red Robin?
And Kyle was like, "Fuck!" This guy took a picture with me like when I was at a restaurant. Never again. I would on my deathbed. This will never happen on my watch.
What about at a park?
That's fine, dude. I'm just saying my biggest.
What is the difference between a park or a restaurant?
Because my biggest pet peeve is stop taking pictures at restaurants. Nobody gives a fuck what you're doing at a restaurant. I'm sorry, unless it's for a special event, nobody cares.
Okay, what about taking pictures of your food?
Are you sure nobody cares?
Nobody cares.
I used to always mess it up.
Guys, are you sure nobody cares? Are you sure nobody cares?
Why
do you feel so strongly about this fucking
nobody
topic?
As in nobody in us, or nobody as in like
the
society
whole world
in general?
Society does not give a shit.
You can't fucking put a number on that.
Right.
Or a percentage.
So you can't say nobody cares because some people care. You're one of the people that does care.
I don't care. I care when it's on my timeline and I'm fucking sick of seeing it.
Like, I'm here in the comments. So we'll let the viewers
like
decide.
I'm one of the people that like, doesn't care. Like, go ahead, do that. You're the someone's like, don't do that. So you care.
Yes, please don't do that.
Right? So you care, right? Like you actually care.
I care for my sake. I don't care for their sake.
Like if there's a superhero that would just go to restaurants and like smack people's phones, that'd be Kyle superhero.
That's me.
This picture's pointless. This episode is so fucking nuts, dude.
We're getting a superhero. What would that superhero's name be?
For what?
I care too much. That'd be his fucking name.
No
right?
Picturoso.
Right?
Oh God. No, because
I think I need to delete social media. I think that's what it's coming to.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I watched the Attack on Titan ending. I didn't like it, by the way. I mean,
don't tell me about it.
No, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say shit.
Did you record it?
Hell no. I would never record myself like being that in despair.
Why? That's the moment, though. Don't you want to relive the moment?
Don't you want to relive that moment? See how fucking shitty it was? Make sure you never go watch it again.
That's like reliving like throwing at the 1 yard line, or like getting pummeled 48-8 in the Super Bowl. When you have Peyton Manning on your team and you have the #1 offense and you only score 8 points, like that's a memory where you're gonna like not relive it.
I recall a memory where I was really proud. I beat a boss on a video game,
right?
And I was fucking so stoked, and I recorded it. Like,
and it's lit, right?
So lit.
He looks back on it,
but the thing I don't look back on it.
But
I know it for the fact that I just didn't.
See,
because I fucking physically beat the moment. Like,
see.
If I was recording while I was beating that boss, I don't know if I would have beaten the boss.
Right. But the thing about that ending, though, like this part has nothing to do with the ending. It's just a concept in that episode. It was literally, they were just one dude was like just so he was about to give up on life. He's like, this shit is pointless. The fuck's like, what is the point? You create, and then your goal in humanity is to create and destroy each other at the end of the, like that is we breed and then we fight, we breed and we fight. Like there's no point in this. Like what's the point? And the other guy was like, well, maybe there isn't a point, but I had this memory where I chased the main character up a hill, and it was fun, and that was our childhood. And he's like, what? What the heck? And then the other guy was like a ball, and he's playing catch with a ball and a mitt, and they're just throwing the baseball back and forth. And that was like him like, oh shoot, yeah, I do remember that memory like in my lifetime where that was like, there was no purpose of throwing the ball back and forth, but we enjoyed that time in that company, right? Mm-hmm. So like sometimes there's no fucking purpose to it. Sometimes there isn't. That's not the point. It's your own interpretation of what you value and what you don't value, right?
Well, that's where the purpose lies.
So like the whole thing.
The value.
So the whole thing with the picture thing is like, if Kyle feels a certain way, or you feel a certain way, or I feel a certain way, it doesn't fucking matter. It just matters to that person, right?
Oh, of course.
Right. So it's like whether or not you wanted to document the corn experience, you could have, and it would have been a cool video. If not, you still have that memory. It doesn't take away from anything. Or if some bitch wants to take a picture in a restaurant with her husband, like we might be like, oh, that's so cringe. Like, is it your anniversary? No. Is it your birthday? No. What's the fucking point then? But to them, maybe that picture was worth it. I don't know.
Well, what if it's not a couple? What is it, you and your bro? I think that's the main question. Is it you and your bro?
Okay, we're done with this topic. I'm gonna get heated again, and I'm
then
done.
My final answer to that is, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. Do whatever the
So
fuck
this
you wanna
whole
do.
this whole conversation was pointless, is what you're saying.
No, there was a purpose to it.
There was a purpose, and it was the fact that
You know why there's a purpose? Because we're recording it for a podcast, right?
no,
We're capturing the moment.
The purpose is that your life is your life, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Facts.
Right? Like people, we could record a podcast, and some people be like hating on us. Like, are you posting it on YouTube? No. Are you posting on Spotify? No. Well, what's the fucking purpose of filming this podcast? We are having fun doing this podcast. We're just talking about stupid shit. We're talking about insightful shit, and we're having fun doing it, right?
Yeah.
That's the purpose. It's us. What we value in life, what we're like, the memories and experiences that we hold and we cherish. We're voicing it on this podcast, and regardless of a million people see this or 0 people see it, we've seen it, and we've captured it, and we've gone along this ride and this journey together. No, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just kind of a hater, honestly.
I know you are.
I am a hater.
Kind of.
Listen,
Well, I feel like if you record something, you want it to be seen.
Right.
So, and yeah, it won't have 0 viewers. It had
Not all things.
4 viewers. Well,
gulp.
Womp womp.
no, that goes into editing. We'll fix that. We'll fix it in post.
Because I have some videos where I probably wouldn't want anyone to see them.
That's what I'm saying.
Is there a purpose to that?
I don't know. Might be a personal purpose.
You tell me.
Like a little. Well, my like.
a little womp womp.
Womp womp. So
Okay, we're done.
transitioning to a new topic.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you. That was my question. What's your guys' question for the night?
Yeah. What are your guys' questions?
My question doesn't fit in this podcast.
Do you have a lighter note question?
I don't.
You?
How do you guys feel about
Skateboarding. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? I thought you were gonna say skateboarding.
No.
You got the skater vibe. You got the beanie. You got
I know.
the fucking blue sweatshirt. You look like you're ready to skate.
Dude, I honestly, I was gonna skate today,
You could
but
be in Rachel Part 2.
I know, right? I could take a big germs roll.
You're gonna be in the back seat.
I was in the back seat.
Just listen to the Italian director. Whatever he says, do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good luck. Good luck trying to figure out what he's saying.
Anyways,
As you were saying.
I was gonna wonder how you guys feel about work relationships.
Oh no.
Or situationships, or interests at work. Because there's been some shit going on down at our work.
Oh, is there? I want to ask a question too. Is it gay if I were to remove an eyelash from your cheek?
Please do.
It's right here.
Do it.
Make sure you take a picture of it.
Yeah,
Jeff, hurry.
Make sure you're at a restaurant.
capture the moment,
Make sure you're at a
bro.
restaurant.
Get it.
Make sure you're at a restaurant though first.
Oh shit. You want me to go first?
Anybody can go.
What was the question?
How do you feel about work relationships, or like even situationships at work? Because I feel like there's been some stuff going
Just
down.
any romantic interest at work.
I can
at
go
all.
last on this one because I've got a lot to say.
Okay. I'll go first. I'll throw the rock and like I'll get the ball rolling. You know, I think. I think you should just go for it. I feel like sometimes they're very they can negatively impact the whole.
How many work relationships have you been in?
0.
Okay.
No. That's why. That's why you should go for it because, bro. When I was working at Tilly's, like me and this one girl like had a lot of chemistry together and like
A work wife.
no, we were not. Her gazing in my eyes while I'm fucking staring down at her is not fucking work related whatsoever.
Whoa.
She's like looking me up in my eyes and smiling, and I'm looking down at her and looking her in her eyes like, what the fuck? What are you looking at? And she's like, just give me the eyes. And I'm like, yo, like we're in the middle of the fucking store. Like we are in opening hours still. Like, what are you doing? But I liked it. So,
Yeah.
but I didn't pursue it because work this, work that. Oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at WD-40 and her mans. That was a sweet thing, and it was work related, and they didn't give a fuck. And look at them now, right?
Gone.
Are they actually? But they're together, right?
No, I mean I don't know, but I'm just saying they're not there anymore.
But that had nothing to do with the relationship. It had to do with them being fucking assholes to her,
I
right?
get it.
Right?
I get it.
But
I had to explain it in sign language for him.
Oh shit! But
work got in the way of like I guess their relationship. I don't know how I'm trying to explain this because of WD-40 going out of stock. It made our favorite bartender leave. You know what I mean?
Is that why I haven't
Or
seen
bar-
him around?
or bar
I
back.
thought he was just
Huh?
he was a bartender. He was a bar back, no?
Did I say favorite? Did I say bartender?
Bartender. Yeah.
Oh, bar back. Our favorite bar back left because of
you
that.
mean our favorite T-Pain?
Broccoli.
Our T-Pain?
Our favorite T-Pain.
Yeah, our favorite T-Pain. Oh, yeah.
Our favorite T-Pain.
Yeah, T-Pain left because of that.
I was wondering where the fuck T-Pain went. I thought he was just working undercover at
That
Flower.
was the quickest I've ever seen you jump on a coke.
Yeah, I
bin.
know.
That is that's.
Well, he had to explain to me first, and then
I'm talking about T-Pain. You just boom jumped on that shit.
Well,
It goes.
Use
hand
it right
in
go
away.
hand in hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of T-Pain before T-Pain was existed. So I cut on. But anyways, I was like, yeah. Usually I see him pass by or somewhere, and then I don't know.
No, but that's the thing. Because WD-40 went out of stock, T-Pain just had some respect for WD-40 and like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not gonna take this disrespect. I'm out.
That is
Right?
true.
Like,
Yes.
so at the end of the day, it wasn't WD-40's fault. It was the
Damn, he must be some
it was the
Bob ass.
it was
She a super freak. She's super freaky.
it was the distributor's fault for not valuing WD-40 as a product, right?
That is true.
Even though WD-40 is a product that is needed by a lot of people, right? A lot of people use and they need this product, but T-Pain was like,
I just
no,
used WD-40 the other day.
Right.
They got squeaky floors, man.
And T-Pain, he
Did you know?
needs that Lucid every day, right? So, so he chose what he valued, and he stuck with his guns, and he supported WD-40. And even though it was discontinued by the manufacturer, he said, "Fuck the manufacturer, we're going our own separate ways."
Yeah.
Which I mean, at the end of the day,
Independent contractor. Oh, he's a freelancer now.
WD-40 said, "Come me."
Okay. Back to the question though,
Yes.
because I know we kind of got all the way off topic with that, but
Yeah, what was the question?
like work relationships, like how we feel about them. Like what you think.
yeah.
I mean, you were kind of going off still about WD-40 and them.
right? Okay, so I mean, yeah, my point is that if
Get you in trouble?
if there's no girlfriend involved, if there's no trouble involved, and you're just two people that like each other, work shouldn't get in the way of that. But if there's some complications that aren't worth it, maybe you should just stick away from that and maybe not pursue it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if it's something to where you can just have a normal relationship and you happen to be employed by the same employer, then I don't know, maybe it's okay. Maybe if you're maybe if you can make it aware to your employers that it is a thing and you're open about it and there's no.
I'm pretty sure we signed a document saying if we don't.
Yeah, but there's been like 3 situations already, and everybody knows and nobody cares.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, but it's just like, don't let it affect work.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people miss that part.
Whether it's PSA, is it PSA?
PDA.
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 Public displays of affection.
Yeah, whether it's PDA, that's what they don't want.
Yeah.
Or whether it's breakup, and then you're fucking not showing up to your shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're working together and you're both fucking shit.
Yeah.
Or not working as a team.
Yeah.
I get that. But yeah, if like you're... Anyways, anyone else want to touch base on this before I
Basically,
get going?
if you're a mature adult that can handle it, sure, go for it. But if you cannot handle it and you cannot handle your emotions and you're not stable enough to deal with both in duality, maybe it's not the best situation for you. That's my answer to that.
Now, is that your opinion on a relationship or like a situationship as well too? Like, because like
It is the same thing. It's honestly probably worse if it's only a situationship because that is less feelings involved, which makes it more feelings involved. Does that make sense? Since there's less feelings that are attached to where you're not like a true partnership, it's sometimes a one-sided feeling or it's a double-sided feeling that are opposite feelings. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I see what you're saying.
So that situation is honestly worse than actually being boyfriend and girlfriend in a work relationship versus just being friends with benefits or anything like that. Like maybe the friends with benefits thing, it's semi-loose. It depends on what type of personnel you have for each person. You know what I'm saying? If they're mature and they can handle it, then it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, and they'll be able to navigate that world. But if they aren't, then
I hear a lot of maybes and buts.
because at the end of the day, it's very circumstantial.
It really is.
Like WD-40 and T-Pain, they can handle that, and they're strong enough as a partnership to where, hey, this person disrespected me at work, my employer, and I don't like the way that was handled. So I'm not gonna stand for that. I'm not gonna work here because I respect you that much. We're out of here.
Yeah, they value each other that
Right.
much.
Yeah. So it depends on, and then maybe in a different situation, maybe fucking that isn't going to be the case for other people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It is very circumstantial is what I'm saying, but I'm saying if you can handle it and you're mentally and emotionally secure in yourself and you understand yourself to where it's not going to be a problem, sure, go ahead and pursue it. But if you do think it might be a problem, maybe you shouldn't go into it. Yeah.
I'm pretty much right where Dimitri's standpoint is at, honestly. I definitely, it could be problematic, but it also could be good. It just really depends on what the relationship between the two people are like and how the two people handle like their emotions and just how they go about things like security and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
It basically, a lot of it comes down to security. And
or like jobs, or go ahead.
spending too much time together too could also, like, being around each other too much could be a problem too as well.
Yeah, work, and then I gotta go home with your bitch ass.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's no space between the two partners to where like they can't get they're just so involved in each other's life that they want their own life. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So
What about you? What's your take on it?
I've been in a few.
Yeah?
I've never been in a relationship. Let me think. Yeah, never been in a relationship with my significant other, but I've been in plenty of situationships. One place with multiple coworkers, and then another place.
Okay.
Well, two places. Two places actually. Yeah.
At the same time?
Break that down a bit. Let's unpack that.
All right. So oh man. All right. Let's take it back to my first job.
Okay, let's do it.
I was fucking young as shit. 16? I was 16.
That bro was a player.
I was no fucking lifeguard.
Okay.
And I saw a situationship. And I don't know if I became one because nothing. And then what do you consider situationship? Like, kissing, sexual intercourse.
Sexual intercourse.
Okay, I didn't experience that. Let me just tell the
He's
story.
like, I'm 16, so I didn't do that. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Well, let me just tell the story, and then you guys can decide for yourselves. We're lifeguarding in the summer on a marine base. Marine base, super chill. Like there's just like marine families. It's like super chill pool. So super chill job. So the coworkers, we were with each other all day. We'd fuck around, like swim, diving boards, hang out with each other, eat snacks. My coworkers, they were older. They were probably like 22 and 26. So I don't want names. Boy lifeguard, girl lifeguard.
Okay.
Girl lifeguard had 2 kids and a husband in the Marines
Okay.
or in the Army or whatever. That's why she was on base. And she worked at the pool
And she's
because she can be
She's the older or the younger one? Like is she the 22 or the 26-year-old?
I'm pretty sure she's older.
So she's the 26-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure on age. But I just know they're older than 21 and they're like mid-20s going to the 30s.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Boy lifeguard, he showed me, he was a fucking beef, like he was buff dude. He like showed me like some like gym routine stuff. So me and him were close, but I was like super young. Like these guys were like 21 and over, like could drink and party and drive and all this. So at the end of the year, we do this end of the year lifeguard like get together. We'd drive to the beach or like get some food. I think it was my second summer? It might have been my second summer that this occurred. Maybe the first. I can't really remember. They all blend together. But we went on a rooftop together, and we had shots. And they were like, "You drink?" I was at high school. I was just starting high school. Oh yeah, I drink. So I took some shots with them. And we played a game. Played a game, Truth or Dare. It got to the point where boy lifeguard dared me. And granted, we're on a roof in town, like just a random roof.
Yeah.
Fucking roof. Boy lifeguard said, "I dare you to take a shot out of girl lifeguard's pussy."
Oh.
And
Wow.
granted, and she was banging body, horse face. Like, and I did it. I
You were a minor, right?
Hey, editor
Never-
Germ. Editor Germ. You're a victim. Hey, editor Germ, put this in. You're a victim.
Anyway, you take the shot glass and she put it between her legs. I'm like, you know, like the blowjob shots. You know, like you can't use your hands. That was the dare.
Okay, so that's bad. That's crazy, but that's not crazy as what I thought you were doing.
Well, after that.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
No. Wait till the story finished.
Okay.
They persuaded towards that like scenario of like, you want to take another shot? Like not a shot, but like, you know, another shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm good. 'Cause I just fucking thought her kids were at the fucking pool and her fucking husband. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know for sure. They dropped me off.
Wait, you're pretty sure they did what?
Hooked up.
Oh.
Lifeguards.
He was talking about.
Lifeguards
They're
are
like,
crazy.
"Hey, Germ, you want another shot?" As
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
Without the
Like,
shot.
yeah, no, I
like,
know what you mean.
Yeah, without the glass, he'd still be diving in, but
So-
off the diving board.
Situationship. I don't know how that went down for them. I worked a couple more summers and they were still there. Damn. For the most part, they were all still a big happy family, and he was still like doing his thing.
Yeah.
But flash forward to college, I get a job at a sushi restaurant, and 2.5.
2.5.
This motherfucker
What in
having
the fuck is a
an
half?
all-you-can-eat buffet at this sushi restaurant.
So
All-you-can-eat
Four-course
sushi.
meal.
He said, all-you-can-eat sushi.
So the sushi restaurant was
That's
crazy. Me and the owner were tight. You party, drink, whatever. Take girls back to his office. It was crazy.
Wow.
So
W
Situationship had a hostess there that like trained me went to town in the walk-in, right on top of the oranges. And every time after work we would get drinks or like, and then
those poor guests that had to eat those oranges. Like, babe,
but
why
like
is this
I would
orange salty?
so like me and her had a thing, but she knew like I would hit on every chick that walked in the restaurant because it was like a college sushi bar.
Yeah.
So like a bunch of college kids would go there for like dollar sake bombs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they knew like if they got feelings, like it wouldn't turn out good for them, but they still like the fucking magic stick.
They still like that big germ.
Big germ.
Big worm.
And then the new chick got hired, and she was like fucking crazy, and she didn't want to, but she wanted to. And after the fact, she was like, kind of like, let him fuck.
What?
What? She got salty. Yeah. She thought she thought, and she had a boyfriend. I'm pretty sure too.
Wow. No morals.
Yeah, she thug white girl. Like white girl that thinks she's black.
Like Bad Baby. Like fucking Whoa Vicky.
No. I think her. I don't know. I can't keep up with all these influencers, but I think so.
The girl that was on Dr. Phil, her ass.
No, that girl is mixed.
Bad Baby was also
Is she?
on Dr. Phil.
She's not white.
Whoa Vicky is mixed or no?
I think she's like Puerto Rican or something.
No,
right?
Bad Baby is mixed. Will Vicky's
Will
not.
Vicky's
Will
white
Vicky's
as hell, huh?
Will Vicky's the blonde
She's
one.
the 5-head, right?
Yeah, she's like the blonde one.
Maybe a little more than that. I don't know. 5's generous.
Bad Baby's the one with the red hair.
Right. Catch me outside, bitch. Anyways, all right. So that situation, no feelings were there. So it was a good, it was a good situation. And going back to your point of like, it depends on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Her expectation, like she did not have expectations of more than what it was.
Right.
Moving forward to my other job, another lifeguarding job. That's the premise to this lifeguarding job.
Basically, don't date a lifeguard.
Well, no. This was. She took me to town. Oh my god! But I took her to town so many times that she started to develop feelings and the expectation. And we were hanging out more, and there was more of like, if I want to continue this, I want more from this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah. I think we tried it, and it got too weird. I don't know. We still worked together after the fact, and we stopped hooking up.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, she worked there a couple of years, so she was like technically my supervisor-ish. And technically, she was in more of a management role. I was still in management, but she was like the supervisor of the managers.
Yeah.
Also, like within the city or within the organization, there was other one-offs here and there.
So there's other situationships you're saying?
Yeah, but they didn't know about each other. And I think if they knew about each other, I don't know. But I know with this one, there was definitely feelings being brought up, and nothing boiled over, and then we just stopped hanging out, and and we still worked together.
Yeah.
But we kept it like a kosher adult.
Right. Because you guys were mature enough to handle it regardless of after the fact, right?
Right. We're just going to like, let's go to work and like leave that outside of work. Oh, let's see. This ninja, this lifeguarding. Yeah, so it can be done. It's just you got to know. You got to be honest with the expectations.
So from your experiences, they for the most part turned out okay, and they weren't nothing, based on what you just told me, right?
Right, because my expectations was this is nothing more, nothing less. So I got my satisfaction.
The very first
out of it.
lifeguarding one, that was a little suspect for me. I think I think you're a victim, but it's okay.
It's not
I guess because you're still
A victim of what though?
You're still Big Germ.
Statutory.
But he wanted it.
I low-key wanted it. I just felt
Still a
bad for the
fucking-
kids.
He's still a fucking minor, dude. What if he was a girl and that was a dude? It'd be way worse.
I mean, yeah, but it's also
There's
like,
a fucking double standard when it comes to guys.
but
and
that's
women.
There's a double standard. Like it's just, I feel like it's just. I don't want to say it's always gonna be that way, but
like,
it's been that way for so long that like,
Regardless, it's like, oh, we could dap the bro up, like, oh my god, dude, that's dope. But like at the end of the day, like you still gotta value like homie here, like 16-year-old kid versus other 16-year-old kid, but like one's a guy, one's a girl. Like,
I mean, yeah,
I
it's
still be like, yo, damn, that's kind of crazy that that person knew you were that age and they still did anyways, even though there's a big maturity and there's a big gap because their brain's almost fully developed and yours isn't. You know, like you might think you know what you're doing, but do you really know what you're doing? Type shit. And it's the adult's job to fucking know this. And she still did what she did to a 16-year-old boy. Maybe Big Germ was like that. Maybe he was rocking that shit.
Bro, she was a mom and she was left to the fucking roof. She got
Right.
on the roof, but not her husband.
That's way worse. And that's way worse because she did that to her own family. And that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So you're even more of a victim.
Do you feel like a victim?
I would have just felt bad if the dude like found out. I don't know.
Dude,
I felt innocent. Like I didn't do shit. Like they just like she told me to do it. Like
God.
Yeah.
I'm just here. I'm just an innocent bystander
Well,
at
you
this
are.
point.
Oh, you are innocent.
Yeah.
You're a fucking child, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself a victim though.
I know you don't. Most victims don't feel like they're a victim, but they are. But that's pretty crazy, Jerm. But other than that, yeah, I think you had a pretty smooth road. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you even yourself think that first bump in the road was not too crazy of a bump, right? In your eyes of that experience, right?
I feel like it just all boils down to expectations.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Lastly, you asked the question.
Oh.
How do you feel about it?
I was gonna say because there was one girl where I did want to, and she would like egg me on, but also like not, and that was my 0.5.
She was like,
I was wondering what the half
she
was.
was like
the whole
throwing,
time.
she was throwing the bait in there, and
Bro,
then she
she
reeled
was,
it in. And
dude, she was fucking
when you're about to bite the
choking
hook,
me with chains and biting my cheek.
right? You'd
Oh my
you'd
God.
almost get the
Bro.
hook, and she'd reel it in, huh?
Yeah.
She would cast out the fucking line, start reeling in. You're like about to bite it, just whoop. And Big Germ's like, damn, fuck, I was too late. Oh fuck.
Just a tease, huh?
Yeah. R.I.P.
So, it all boils back down to you, Mr. Questionnaire. What do you think? What are your thoughts on your question that you asked?
Can I ask something before we get into that? I feel like a better thing would be to ask if you have any questions like regarding that topic, say like that you would want us to have our opinions on.
Oh, like specific questions. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you're asking us for our opinion on it as a whole, but do you have like specific questions like you're
Right. So like you're asking
if the situation is like good or bad,
Yeah,
or is it
yeah.
like beneficial
more
to
like
you?
in
your question's a very broad statement.
Yeah.
Do you want to narrow it
I
down
see what you're saying,
and
like-
like break it down and like get a better understanding of that question from us and just what our perspective is, or do you want to just jump off straight into the deep end and just say how you feel about it?
I mean, I could go and I guess I could like try to branch it into like a more narrow aspect of it,
Mhm.
like a more narrow topic when it comes to it. I don't know, just based off of like what I've seen at
Mhm.
work, like I feel like it's creating a little jealousy in some people, and I don't know if it's
Like currently or like past places you've worked?
oh no, currently.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I see it currently,
Huh.
and
Where?
I don't know where else. I wonder where else I work.
No. I'm saying who, I guess. Like,
Oh,
my where? That's my code name. I suck at code names. Like, where are you seeing this jealousy? Or who are you seeing? I guess it's who, I guess.
I think I don't know. I think I'll leave this one up for imagination because it's a little obvious.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, Anyways,
I don't know. I'm in BOH, so I don't see shit.
I
That
mean,
is true,
as far as
yeah.
like viewer wise, I kind of just want to leave it more up to.
Okay, so as
imagination.
far as specific details about who and what it is, we can save that for like out of the podcast. But like just what your thoughts are based on just that topic as a whole. Do you have an opinion on it?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just goes down to like what you were saying too, as far as like just being mature enough to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the problem is a lot of people are not mature enough to handle it,
Right.
especially if it's your first time doing it. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's always a no go.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can I ask something?
yeah, go ahead.
So is the jealousy you're seeing from people outside of these work relationships or within the work relationships?
Within,
Oh,
for sure.
That's a good question.
Okay.
That is a good question though.
Yeah.
But I can probably imagine it's outside too as well.
Oh, for sure.
Like I
For
feel
sure.
like there's definitely people outside who are jealous of other people and like them being with certain people or like just showing attention to certain people as well too.
Mhm.
How does one exhibit jealousy? Like, what actions are they portraying as jealousy? Like mannerisms in speech, or like
Yeah, I would say that's definitely.
body language, or
I would say a lot of it is. It can be nonverbal for sure. And I
Right,
feel like a
yeah.
lot of it at work usually is nonverbal as well too, because I mean, if you're trying to keep it on the down low, you don't want to make it obvious, and you don't.
Body language is a big one. It's a dead giveaway. You could just see it in some people.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
okay.
I'd say that's the biggest one. Like mannerisms is probably second to that, and just the way they're expressing their emotions and feelings.
Mhm.
But I'd say body language, you could just fucking tell. Like people can tell when like one of the buses just like fucking, I don't want to fucking be here. I want to go home. Like
Yeah.
you just tell. Like or just other shit where like you're mad or this or that. Like they can tell. But
I
Yeah.
just, maybe it's just right over my head, but I can't see it on a
well,
relationship.
in your position, you have to be more focused on certain things because your focus is BOH. Ours is FOH, and we need to be focused on everything going on
We see everything.
in the front. So we see all those things. We see which guest is not liking this. Or we see which coworker needs help, or which how they're reacting to certain things, or you know what I'm saying?
So let's cap this off. So situationships, good thing or bad thing for you or for the workplace? And I think it's just what your expectations are.
I've never
And-
been in a situationship, so I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
At work or just in general.
Kind of like in general. I guess I mean like I don't know. I've had like hookups here and there, but never like an actual situationship where it's like, damn, like what are we? Like there's like mixed feelings or whatever.
Oh, you haven't? What about you, Justin? Do you have any
The matrix just glitched.
do you have any other topics that you want to brush over in terms of like personal relationships just within like friends or other how do I want to fucking word this shit?
Topic on friends. Ready, set, go.
No, topics about the social dynamic of just certain people, because we brushed over like
Hell yeah.
We rushed-
You can just say something. You're like, yo, stop moving your fucking mic, you dumbass.
so we brushed over just work relations. We brushed over that funny thing with the whole friend stuff, where if you're taking a picture with your boys, do you have any topics along those lines of like just something along that ballpark that you want to brush over, or no? Or you haven't really thought about anything?
Friendship, social dynamics.
Because I was kind of thinking of some stuff too, but
Let it out then.
I'm
'Cause I don't have
I'm
anything
still trying to word it.
off my head, but if you have something, then we can talk about it.
Let's roll with mine. I've had one that has been in my head for a minute. Do you think guys and girls can be like truly platonic friends?
Yes.
No.
If you're not
Oh.
attracted to them.
Wait, what?
No, that was kind of like just like a meme answer, but sometimes.
He's like, but still no.
Well, what is truly platonic? What do you mean by that? Like no sex? Like no feelings?
A
Like
friend that you can rely on and depend on, and it is beneficial to both parties, but it's not. What is that word? It is not it's not overly beneficial to a certain person in the other party. Does that make sense? It's equally beneficial to each other, and you guys are providing something just platonically as friends, and it's no sex or anything other of that nature at all. It's just like
Yeah.
like you think it's possible.
Oh, yeah. I've got plenty of girlfriends that are like my homies. Or friends that are girls.
Right. And just how do you navigate that realm? Because I feel like it's really easy for some people to get caught in the mix of that. No.
A lot of them are my homies' girlfriends.
Okay.
So maybe that's why it's platonic, because it's my boy's girl.
Right.
And they've been dating forever.
Do you think though,
Or they're like wives.
Do you think though you could do that with like someone that isn't like your homie's girlfriend, like just a random girl, like they have nothing to do with your friends, like because I feel like the friends is like a handcuff because you would never do that to your friend, so it automatically that can never be that. So back to the whole can girls and guys be friends? You think yes or no?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So other than your friends and their like girlfriends, you're friends with girls just outside of that currently right now? Like you have just normal platonic friendships with girls or no?
Yeah. Like if they have boyfriends, like if they're single, like all my girlfriends have boyfriends.
Say they were single and you're attracted to them. Is it possible for it to keep it platonic and just friends?
If I already know, my chances are 0.
So no.
So like I'll shoot my shot, and if my shots get blocked,
Okay.
we're friends. So it's not gay, and it's okay to take a picture with your bro.
For no specific reason.
Purposeless photos.
I
are
said there's
okay.
nothing wrong with it. You said no.
Don't take pictures at restaurants.
You said no. You said no, kind of no.
I said I would like to do it more often, and I need to stop being a little bitch. And if I want to take a picture, just take a fucking picture.
And I'm on the fence of like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't do it, but we should do it.
True.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay. And then the one after that was workplace relationships. Most of us were kind of just on the fence that it has to be situational in the right moment, right?
Yeah.
In the right,
Expectations.
in the right person. Expectations too.
Yeah. Set your expectations, and you won't get hurt.
And that was honestly the two topics mainly. The other topic was kind of
be adults if you're going to break it off.
Right. And then the friendship, the friends with the, can you be friends platonically? That never really got finished, but I mean, I guess it was kind of a topic. But it wasn't.
I thought we all said yes.
It didn't finish. No.
No, we didn't even. I think
said-
we only dove into yours.
He
and
said
that's
no.
really
He
it.
said no. You said yes. I said yes, but I'm kind of hypocritical. But but we didn't really fully discuss that. You guys liked it? Did you guys like just what we discussed?
Oh, yeah.
I felt it was a fun one.
Oh yeah.
There's some good shit, and
Shit
then,
got
like we were
messy.
fucking dying.
Messy, heated.
Oh, it was messy, all right.
I wasn't too messy. I've had messier.
No, I know you have. Top of the rooftop, messy.
Top of the rooftop.
But yeah, I
right
think
on the air vent.
Yeah, I think that was a little fun episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see what we talk about next time. I feel like today was kind of just a chill, fun episode. We kind of just fucked around and
Today
saw where it went.
a silly day.
Right, it was a silly day.
Because we had those Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, that fucked me
First you're
up.
sour, then you're sweet type shit, huh?
Yeah.
So
So sweet.
yeah, I'm cool. I had a lot of fun with this episode. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out this episode kid, or Sour Patch Kids, episode 4.
Episode 4.
Mhm. We need a
Sour Patch
sponsor.
Kids. Kane
I need a Sour Patch Kids sponsor for sure.
could go for that.
The bag's right there.
It's so far.
Yeah.
So far.
I just had ice cream.
What kind of ice cream?
This motherfucker was really munching the whole time, huh? That
Churro
shit-
flavored ice cream.
No, dead ass.
Good.
This man was munching the whole time.
Dude, I
you
told
were like
you.
me when I had that Thai food.
I know. I told you I didn't eat today. I had to eat something.
You guys have any closing notes?
Be a good friend. Take photos. Capture moments. Set your expectations. And live your life to the fullest.
I like that.
Boom.
Mic drop.
If you take photos at restaurants, please don't follow me on Instagram and I'll block you right back. Don't worry.
I got nothing to say.
I got a lot to say, but I'm gonna left it unsaid. It's wise words
From a stoic man.
from a stoic man trying to do his best to keep being more stoic. Because I fumbled a few times. But I'm back on track. I'm back on track, though.
Damn, did I not get the memo?
For what?
Solid colors.
No.
It wasn't like a planned thing. I kind of just wanted to wear this black hoodie, and then this guy was like wearing a cute little sweater, and then he went with the blue,
I went the skater look.
Yeah.
and he had the white undershirt too.
I did.
Yeah. That boy's having a fucking Royal Rumble down there.
Yeah, I'm trying to contain this fool.
All right, we'll see y'all in the next episode.
Yeah,
Peace
peace out, bitches.
Boom.
Whoa,
I love you.
You're not a bitch to me. You're not a bitch to me. You're a very wifey.